What's going on, everybody? Wait for people to get in here. What is going on, everybody? It's the frozen tundra here. It is the frozen tundra. Yes, it is. I'm like the abominable snowman. I'm like the abominable. So I didn't give anybody any update that I was going live, but I am live. So wait for people to hop in. Clemente, you're the winner, brother. Winner, chicken dinner. Look who it is. I got the heat on blast. What's up, man? You're it. You're the only one in here, brother. What are you doing today? Anything fun? Asia Robinson. Jesse Martinez. Dude, Harbaugh ain't a done deal. They're haggling over language in the contract. It could all fall apart. It could all fall. Now, he'll be there. Go Big Blue. It's on now. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It ain't done yet. It could blow up in your face. Now, it's going to happen. Bleed. Clemente, what's up, brother? What's up? What's up? You working, Jesse? I'm rocking. Oh, there you go. There you go, Clemente, my man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. It's going to get real cold next week, everybody. Real cold. Jesse, it's going to be a high of 25 on Tuesday. Day after a holiday. Double the mail. It could be a mess on Tuesday. But between now and then, we're going to enjoy some games. I'll go live about halftime of the early game tomorrow, and we'll ride it right through tomorrow night's game, which is Chicago hosting the Rams, where they are getting pounded by snow. Yes. Asia, love you too, sweetie. Sandeep, you going live tonight? I could possibly go live tonight. I haven't decided, brother. I know Marco's live at 9. Yeah, so we'll play it by ear. If I do, it'll be earlier. Greetings from Ireland. What's your channel about? Well, right now, it's mainly a sports channel, American football, but we cover it all. And I haven't done a lunchtime chat at work in a while. I work for the Postal Service. So I get a half-hour lunch. We'll stay live for about 20 minutes or so. These rounds I make outside stink, yeah. See, rumor is Giants looking at Jim Leonard too. Yes, Clemente. It's possible. Dirty Sanchez, what's up? CZ, what's up, brother? It is possible that they get Leonard and Todd Monken. Or they could go Zach Orr and Todd Monken, the whole staff from the Ravens, freeing up Leonard. 30-minute lunch, you guys got unions. I get a 30-minute lunch, but I go live for about 20 minutes. And then I'll hit it. I get a 30-minute lunch and 2 10-minute breaks. That's it. Leonard's still a stretch, but very possible, Jesse. Yeah, we'll see. He could end up in Atlanta, Jesse, too. I just don't. There's a lot of good candidates, so I think everybody just needs to calm down. But, we'll see. Thank you, Clemente. Thanks, brother. Just a quick little live stream. Don't really want Daboll rather than have McDaniel. Yeah, I don't know, YouTube. I think the best will be Kevin Stefanski. I think that would be your best bet, but don't listen to me. I'm just, whatever. Titan fans are sad right now. Why? Mike McCarthy is interviewing? I don't know that Mike McCarthy gets a job. He might be done. Mike McCarthy, and I thought he was a shoo-in for the Giants, but You know, I got a lot of people telling me Harbaugh's washed, so I don't know. Okay, Titans wanted Harbaugh. What do they have to, offer Harbaugh? Come on, Mark, you got to spell his name right, brother. You put the title and he botches the guy's name. How's the postman's life? Derek Miller, it's very cold today, brother. Very cold. Very cold. It's not like egregiously cold, but next week it's going down into the 20s. Sorry, how you doing today? I'm doing okay, Joshua. How you doing? Strawberry poison, light mail today, or a CCA? I'm a 30-year vet. Strawberry passion. Mail isn't too bad today. I had 2 sets of circulars yesterday. I think I had 70 scans today. I have about 45 minutes left. My 8-hour day would be 4:30 Eastern time. Real Housewives star diagnosed with cancer. Ooh. Jesse, it's cold, bro. Sunny and 71 here in Texas. Clemente, that's perfect weather, man. Eat it up, brother. Eat it up. I'll be out throwing. See, that sucks. Any recent run-in with a dog? Yesterday I got bit by a dog. He didn't break the skin, but I got bit by a dog yesterday. Thank God it was an old dog. He had teeth, but he didn't have any power. Big-ass dog, too. Laid into me. I'm like, he's biting me. But I was so cold, I lifted up my pant leg, and I'm like, he didn't break the skin. You lucky. Nice, brother. What do you think about career with USPS? Is it worth it? Well, my middle son is a clerk. I would advise against being a carrier right now, just because of how they treat you within your first 2 years of employment. Sorry, but it's not very conducive to any. It's tough. It's not for everybody, and they're really changing the way that delivering mail is done. They're trying to make you basically walk for 7 hours and only be in the office for a half hour, half hour, and then load your truck and leave. But I would say inside job, it could be very lucrative. Joshua is currently 22, 24 now by me, and my toilet is not looking so good. Me, there he is. What's going on, man? What's going on? You might need to break out the nunchucks. I actually have a few pairs of nunchucks. I do. I used to use them all the time. UPS and USPS, you will be shaped besides Newman. Yeah, right? Yeah. Primetime Phil, what's up, brother? Miss you, man. I was looking at your last video the other day. I was watching a little bit of it. I'm like, damn, it's been a month. Phil just dropped off the face of the earth. He's like, fuck this. Dallas is out. I'm out. Loyal Cowboy, what's up, brother? How you doing? I got a thing on the side of my nose. It was like I got hit by something. But yeah, I got bit by a dog yesterday. Dude gummed me to death. Philly D, what's up, brother? Loyal Cowboys in the house. Yeah. I miss you too. My last video was us at the draft. I remember correctly. Yeah, right. Well, market. I don't know. We got to talk about the draft, brother. I don't know that we should do the draft this year. But I will. I'm only doing it if you really want to go. You fly into Philly, I'll pick you up, and then we'll drive up. But if you don't want to do it, I'm fine with that. That sucks. How did you get bit? Owners have to be responsible. Philly D, I was walking up the sidewalk, and I didn't see him and his dog outside. Dog came, and the guy goes, he won't bite. Mid-leap. And then he's sunk his teeth into me, but he was an older dog, and he didn't break the skin. I'm like, he's biting me. I'm back soon. I am building my sales team. Very cool. I need a woman with no teeth. Dude. Pause. What's up, Comic Flick? What's up, brother? Funny 5 Day. What's up? F that, bro. That's ridiculous. Philly D, yeah, it is ridiculous. I got bit, but he didn't break the skin. But, you know, I got... Do I have it? Yeah, I have this here. I have the pepper spray. I'm a little low. I'll use it, you know, I'll use it as a food seasoning. I like my shit spicy. I haven't sprayed a dog for a long time. I don't like spraying dogs. But you got to do what you got to do. Linda Conyers, good afternoon. How are you? I'm starting to buy stuff for the Super Bowl so I can do my giveaways again. Would rather going on a roll with oh God. Game time. This is the month I lost my mom, almost a year. Wow, it's been a year already. Yeah, I know. Any biscuits? See, that's the thing, Phil. A little misnomer. It is a no-no for mailmen to carry biscuits. And I will say this for one reason. Just think about it. Let's say the regular gives a biscuit out, right, to these dogs on their route. And then the substitute is working the route, right? And then all these dogs come at you for biscuits. Not supposed to be giving biscuits to dogs. People do it. But then usually the sub is who gets bit. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense? I would say my dog has a habit of running when the front door is... Yeah, and I usually have to worry about that, Philly D, in the summer when people have the screen doors open. You know the dog is on the other side. You know it's right there. It's within striking distance. So, and sometimes it, like the storm door or the screen door doesn't shut all the way. You know, it's like free reign. They're coming out after you. So, Buddy Johnson, game time. I want a Christian Parker as defense. Dude, Eagles, F Philly, go Cowboys. Buddy Johnson, that's a good name. And his contract is up too. You know, he probably has a relationship with Quinnen Williams. That is not a... Buddy Johnson, that is not a bad pick, bro. Christian Parker. Wow, no biscuits. It's illegal, Phil. It's illegal. It's illegal. Makes sense. Oh, you rookies. Them damn rooks. Xavier, happy Friday for you, brother. I work tomorrow. That's why I said I have the stream set for 6 o'clock. So by the time I get home by 5, take a shower. Yeah, we'll go live at halftime in the early game. Busy, busy, busy. He's always busy. Philly, how about you been doing? Buddy Johnson, trying to be like the Eagles. Get your own coaches. What's up, game time? Flip Shelton, what's up, brother? How you doing? Prime time, Phil's in the house. Everybody misses Phil. And I'm trying to stay positive. I don't work tomorrow. Amen. Amen. Hey, I'm a city carrier, brother. So Brian brings that the fruit punch. I'll have to bring the biscuits and pie. At the end of the day, all work sucks, Philly D. Yeah, man. I don't know. Phil's got a good gig. He works on an island, for F's sakes. Every day is beautiful where he's at, for the most part, unless it's a storm. He looks out the window, he sees a beach. He drives back home to a beautiful family. He's living the life, man. At the end of the day, all work sucks. Yeah. But you know Phil's going to be rooting against his boy Bo Nix. You know he's rooting against Bo Nix. He don't like Bo Nix. Bo Nix needs to win and shut him up and everybody else up. That's what needs to happen. Get back on the route. Yeah, Caesar. I get a 30-minute lunch. I'm taking 20. I've been live for 14. Beat it. Yeah, here you go. No wonder my mail's late. How's your wife and my kids? Boom. I ain't like them apples. Ultra Cowboy. The Cowboys begin the in-person interviews. A defense coordinator job. Vikings pass game coordinator Durante Jones will be at the start. I like him, Ultra. Remember we talked about... I like, Durante Jones. I mean, I like him. Companies don't pay looking out the window, Philly D. Yeah, you got to pivot. My ass. I gave up a piece today. I got the biggest route, Caesar. You couldn't do my route. Sorry for the USA. Yeah. We love USA's the best. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? USA rocks. Caesar, stick to making salads. I like that, Jesse. That's a good one. Tough guy. Well, only the dicks who don't show any respect. How's that? Bichette to the Mets. Marcus. Yeah, Marcus. He took less money to go with the Mets, but yeah, they added a third year. So, or I don't know how many years. Oh no, he signed a short-term deal with the Mets. Phillies offered him $200 million, and he turned it down. I applied to be a doctor and was told no experience. Go figure. Phillies fans are not happy about that. Marcus, I didn't really care either way. I think what that means is you're going to... JT Realmuto is going to be brought back. Mets below. Carriers are the worst in the USPS. Glorified delivery boys. Yeah, Caesar. You couldn't do my job, brother. You be huffing and puffing, fat ass. Come on now. I'm a Tigers fan. Momo is Drew's proctologist. I think Caesar might be Drew's proctologist. You have the easiest gig. Yeah. Caesar. Coming from a guy who's home eating, you're pounding pizzas and Hot Pockets. You couldn't do my job. I walk 11 miles a day. What's up, Logan? Tell Caesar before we light him up. 3 years was given to Boba. Same here as a Yankees fan. I wanted Bichette, but not to resign Bellinger. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm glad. Yes, and Milker. I'm glad. Yes. He asked him to use 2 fingers instead of 1 for the second opinion. Caesar has put nothing in the hole for years. See, man, sometimes this is what you get. But Ultra, I hear that it's not a done deal with Harbaugh. They're still I'm working, so Pro Football Talk. I mean, I get my info from Joe and Ultra and Phil. Drew tells Momo to phone home. Brian, Phillies re-signed JT. Yeah, there you go. If that's official, then I'm happy with it. I don't need Bo Bichette. He's not a third baseman. So, you could have Bobo. Good. When Dallas pulling the trigger. Jesse, they're searching far and wide right now. Logan, what up, bro? Old Broader says they want Jeff Ulbrich. Yeah. Some YouTube content creators can't even... It's one thing saying his name wrong, but it's another thing spelling it wrong. Dallas is just buying time until Denver gets eliminated. That's when it'll happen, but interviews till then. Prime time. Did you hear the latest prime time, Phil? Harbaugh and Leonard. I don't know that Leonard's going there, though. It's not a done deal. Maybe it is. I'm doing good, Ganta. I'm doing all right. I'm just finishing up work, man. Yes, Amazon is done in the middle of February. Middle of February, we're done with Amazon until the next set of negotiations. Until Amazon realizes how hard it is to deliver all their packages, and then they open up negotiations. So we won't be delivering Amazon, but we're getting more UPS. But still, our numbers are going to go way down, which means a lot later for me. They still got to pay me the same price, same salary. So hit the likes, people. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a live stream later, but we'll see. No guarantees. We'll see how I feel. I got to go home, get a shower, and do a couple things, and then, we'll see. I believe Leonard to Dallas is not a sure thing with Dallas. Yeah, Ultra, it's not. It's not a sure thing. Absolutely. Welcome to the couch. Yes. Definitely welcome to the couch. Couch boys. Phil, your ducks in the couch too. Wow, Logan coming out swinging. Phil said your ducks are on the couch. Oh, shoot. Oh, listen, Logan. Sorry, I'm spilling my coffee. Listen, all the shit talking, Eagles underperformed, were a favorite, and lost at home. It's not good. So you're going to hear it. Logan coming out swinging, Phil. He took a shot. He took a shot. Whenever we get it, it will be a huge upgrade by Eberflus. Marcus, I agree with that. Logan, we get recliners. Dallas gets Timu couch. I don't know that you got... Now, I think you got one of those... you got one of them cheap-ass Timu couches, Philly D, that... Yeah, you cut it open and it blows up. Right? You got one of those shit that's... Yeah, the one-piece deals. We got a nice leather recliner. Drew passed me a beer. Primetime, this is good mystery. It's going to be someone we didn't think about. And that's possible, too. I like the Green Bay guy. Ultra, I'm not just... Here's my deal. I would like Leonard. I mean, I ain't going to lie. But if Giants get them all, then that brings their floor up. That makes them, like I said this morning, 8, 9, 10 wins. That doesn't guarantee they're going to be successful in the playoffs. But that's a legitimate coaching staff that's going to bring you up. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Jesse's lubed up and ready to roll, I'm sure. USA's the best. Come on now. Come on, man. You're in the wrong place to be talking bad about the United States. That's not going to work, brother. We live in the best country. We're free here, buddy. We may disagree on a bunch of stuff, but we are free. We are free to do what we want in this country. Connor Hughes says that they want Anthony Weaver as defensive coordinator in New York. There you go. Ultra, I think we got a shot at Leonard still. I really do. Logan, don't apologize for believing in the team. Let us down. It's on them. YouTube J Capelot, I could not have said it better. That's why I try not to talk a lot of Eagles, but at the same time, that's what I do. Why should I have to, listen, my opinions are my opinions. That doesn't make them right? But when I do reporting on, the area and what they're saying, right now, YouTube J Capelot, what's going on now is they're talking about a lot of people have YouTube is don't shoot the messenger. I didn't do a video about it. Right now, there are multiple sources from within the locker room that are very frustrated with Jalen Hurts. And this is why, YouTube J Capelot. They're very frustrated because they are handcuffed in the type of offense that they have to run. And that's from multiple sources. And, the local media knows about it. So I'm just saying. Jackson Fart is Minshew 2.0. Ultra, I like Harbaugh, but he's overrated. Philly D, like Ultra said, he's like, he hasn't won much. And I agree. But what I do think, Philly D, it legitimizes them more than any coach they've had in some time. It elevates them. I think we could all agree. Wouldn't you agree, Ultra, that it moves their floor up a little bit? That doesn't mean they're going to win playoff games. That doesn't mean that they're going to win a Super Bowl. But what that means is the organization will build better. I heard Dallas is investigating a new set of balls for Dak. Now, come on, Philly D. What did Dak do this year? What did he do this year? He laid his balls at least once on your chin, right? Right? A little bit? Probably should have swept that ass. It's all BS, look. Oh, so nothing's true. Giants are Loompa Loompa of the NFC East. Or Oompa Loompa, Loompa Loompa, Oompa. What do you mean, BS? That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. I'm not making it up. What's up, Zach? How you doing, brother? I'm going to get out of here in about 2 minutes. Hurts doesn't hurt our offense. He's been too... Again, D'Angelo, don't shoot the messenger, brother. They're saying it's limited. So he's been to 2 Super Bowls, or so it's just him. Okay. Dak is trash. I won't trade Dak for Hurts. Some say you would have more chance to win if you had Dak over Jalen. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. Ultra G-Men will, in time, run. Oh, you're running the division now? Jesse, all of a sudden you're running the division? If Hurts is holding his team back, I agree with supposed people in the locker room, but I don't know how you're supposed to succeed with the scheme. I agree, YouTube, J Capel. Again, this is what they're saying, and this is fact. This isn't game time. This isn't Brian saying it. This is people, and it's just listen. Just listen to the local media. More and more, it's coming out that it wasn't all Kevin Patolo. Yeah, he's on the weed. Hurts went all pro with an actual. Yeah, I know, D'Angelo. I'm not saying it. I'm telling you what they're saying. Did I do a video on it and troll? No. I'm just telling you that's what's being talked about. And, they're not moving on from Jalen because of his contract, right? I mean, it is what it is, brother. But anyway, I get another minute. If you want to win, you take Hurts. If you want stats, take that. Well, if you want to win half the time, yes. If you want to, listen. If you want a coin flip, if you get to the Super Bowl, then take Hurts. If you don't want to get to the Super Bowl, I'll take Dak. I would agree with that. It's a coin flip, 50-50. You won one, you lost one. Jesse, Mark just called. He needs a good belly rub. The ribs went down rough. Well, Jesse, I think you need to help him out. But, oops, Brian, my fanhood slipped out. It's fine. You're allowed to be a fan, brother. I know, YouTube. They like to talk a lot of crap, but you got to admit, he wasn't looking good at the end of the year. He was missing open guys. He wasn't reading the field very good. Maybe that was from the offensive line. I don't know, but the most expensive offense failed coming down the stretch, and he's the quarterback. You can't say he goes blameless. That's all. Why would I search for a quarterback when only Brady, Mahomes, Stafford, and Foles, along with Jalen, are the only quarterback? Yeah, I hear you, Linda. I'm just telling you what they're saying. George Washington, I've seen you on the list. A General Washington. I got a list for you. Texas Poker 2026 NFC East standing: Giants 8-9, Eagles 8-9, Commanders. Cowboys 8-9, Eagles 8-9, Eagles 7-10. Texas Poker, bang! Lock it in. All right, let me go. I'll talk to everybody later. Maybe we'll do a live stream. All right, hit them thumbs.